that he was trying to point out that, that only the spiritual, identifying the spiritual aspects and not so much the social aspects and things like this. But then,
Basically, it was explaining the meaning of the sannyas Gayatri mantra.
Yeah.
In an extended way.
Yeah. But he didn't get into the, oh no, we're going into Radha Bhav, right?
Well, he did say that our male identity is really at the end here.
Yeah.
We don't want any male identity. We just want to become servant of Radharani's team.
Yeah. Yeah. But just like that one verse, Katyayani Mahamaye, Mahayogini Adrishtayi, that verse that's been said the last month, all the time, they're saying, Patime, I want to be the Patni of Krishna. So the gopis, they're all chanting, I want to be the wife of Krishna. But ourselves, we want Radha to be the wife of Krishna, and we want to serve them. So that gives another mood of the Manjari, not so much of the Saki. So that's our whole being is for trying to serve the divine couple and trying to get into that service. Oh. Yeah. Anything you would like to add?
I think you have a lot more to say.
Huh?
I think you have a lot more to say.
Well, actually, if you take the evolution all the way from Brahma to where we are right now, if we take a real close development of the evolution of this whole world and everything, we find that Brahma, after he's been put as the creator, he has children from his mind. But the children from his mind are men and women. We make a distinction by going in between and separating and saying, oh, this is man and this is woman. But all the functions of men and women in the brain state, the Pingala, the Pingala one side, it's the woman's state. And the id, is the man's state. But then just coming down to where the nose is, it's opposite. So right there you got the cooling state, the moon state, the mind state is on this side. If you breathe in the morning and you're this side, you're a cool man. If you're breathing on this side, you're womanish. Yeah. So and then you find the same state with the amygdala. The amygdala on one side is woman's qualities. And the amygdala on the other side is man qualities, but it's in my body. But all these are just like crossing all the way down all the chakras. So to say the only thing different is the organ for production. But what happens is Brahma, after the creation is beginning again in Satya Yuga, everything's easy. The person just sits on the ground. From Mother Earth comes nectar. And the nectar is like a ras nectar that doesn't make you urinate and doesn't make you pass stool. You just drink the ras and sit there all day long. You're not bothered by it. So Brahma's a little upset. I got all these offsprings that I've made, and they're not doing anything. They're supposed to be propagating. They're satisfying just sitting there. and meditating and everything. So then he manifests the Swayambhu and his wife. And then they come. And what they've done is they just partition. But what happens is you already have a magnetic pull automatically because you want to be balanced. So for me to think that I want to be balanced with a woman is not foolish. It's actually there, you know? So now after he's created these people like ourselves, we have this magnetic pull toward each other. And there's a scientist, Yao, in NASA. He showed that all the different because there's many chakras, small ones, they're all opposite. The woman's chakra is opposite than the man's chakra. So you can imagine, Brahma made these two bodies and they're just like coming together. But why would Brahma do such a stupid thing? Because we did it. We tried to get in between Radha and Krishna. So what we do is we're stupid and we want to take pleasure, so we push Krishna away. So this makes a magnetic field opposite positive, positive negative. And then by that, it's reflected in us. And now I'm so attracted to a woman. I'm not satisfied just being a man. I'm so attracted to a woman. But it's because we have tried to get in between. We see, oh, she's the treasure house of pleasure. And he thinks he's so great because, you know, this, that, and the other. So I'm going to take the treasure house of pleasure, and that's what happens. You cut, and you've made this world. You cut, and you make this world. You can see it in the ray of Vishnu, that all the rays and everything. As Bhagavatam says, when the ray is going through the screen, you can see those particles. What do you see in the particles? It's not just dirt, it's photons. They're called photons. Who are the photons? Those are the ones that are rebellious. The photon is the rebellious entity. My soul is like a photon. And it's aparted itself from the ray. But it
What's
can't.
a photon?
Photon is almost like a particle. Because whenever they're studying the light, some people say, oh, it's a ray, and the other person's saying, and if Swarup Damodar was here, he would give us a great lecture on that one, you know, because that was his points and everything. So the living entity who's trying to push himself away from Krishna, how is he going to push himself away from Krishna? He's floating on the yantra of the ray of Vishnu. How is he going to push himself away? The only way he can push himself away is he makes like an illusion. I'm away. And that illusion makes the photon. And so all our problems are made by us. Not by Krishna at all. And we keep on just feeding the fire. With our ways, we feed the fire. But in other words, it's not wrong for a person to desire a quality of a woman. It's not wrong because it's already in me. It's not, it's already in me. It's in my amygdala, it's in my pingala, it's in my so many places, you know. It's not wrong for that. But the abuse of it, that's what the wrong part is the abuse of that. Instead of just trying to serve Radha and Krishna. Because if you serve Radha and Krishna, all that craziness starts diverting itself to Radha and Krishna. Only I want to think of Radha and Krishna's pleasure, and I don't want to think of any other type of pleasure. Because I already made a mistake and found myself here. Yes. The rebellious living entity makes the big mistake. But you can never say it's Krishna's fault, because he's only satisfying us. Oh, you wanna break us up? You wanna get in the middle of me and Radha? Okay. So that's a service of hers. I carry that love of Radha over to Krishna. Radha doesn't have to always meet with Krishna. She gives, oh, here, you go. And oh, yeah. Wish I remember it. I know it's Madhava's son. Okay. Yeah, well, that's where the sannyas should be. That's like the culmination. Or Babaji or sannyas, we should be in that culmination where the energy is going back to uniting Radha and Krishna, not trying to get in the middle of Radha and Krishna's affairs, but uniting Radha and Krishna instead of trying to enter into their affairs and feel it ourselves. That's the duty of everybody. You may say, sannyas or something like that, but that's the duty of everybody. Just give it up. You failed too many times before. You don't give it up, you failed so many times, Can't get out of this place. Oh. And you really don't like, I don't think anybody likes tying himself up. That's what we do. We tie ourselves up. Yeah.
Very nice, Shonika. So, Padmanabhamash, you can say some words, and then you can also translate some words of Madhava Maharaj.
Is okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I don't want to go very deep in Radha Krishna's pastimes, as Sukadeva Goswami didn't narrate much in Srimad Bhagavatam. Well, according to Srila Prabhupada's Krishna book, is perfect book that we can go through, and whatever leelas are there, we can hear some beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna, which is recommended for us. Like, I think you all know, Krishna was always eager to meet with Srimati Radharani, and Radharani was always eager to meet with Sri Krishna. But Radharani was married to some other guy called Iron or Abhimanyu. So his sister and mother, Jatila Kutila, they never allowed Radharani to meet with Krishna. But they always played some tricks to meet with each other. So once when Radharani's former husband Ayan was not in the house, went somewhere, and Krishna took the advantage. He came into Radharani's room, and whole night they were speaking, and the sister of Ayan could figure out that somebody is there in Radharani's room. So, but she couldn't catch him. Next day, again the same thing happened. The third day, she thought, today I will catch Krishna. And she broke the door, entered into Radharani's room, and Krishna somehow escaped from the window. But by mistake, Krishna left his flute on Radharani's bed. Now, Jatila was very angry, and she was beating left and right to Radharani, and right in the morning hours, she pulled her by her hair to the road and started beating like anything, calling everyone, see how characterless this lady is. She was speaking with Krishna, and Radharani was quiet because she did it. But then Purnamasi, who was always supporting the Radha Krishna's Leela, she came in between. She said, what happened? Why you were beating this chess girl? She's so young, she's so beautiful. He said, he's so young, beautiful, but he's doing all sorts of nonsense. She is speaking with Krishna at night. He said, what proof do you have? Have you seen Krishna? He said, well, his flute was lying on the bed. When I entered into the room, he escaped somehow. So, Purnamasi said, oh, my dear Jatila, don't you know yesterday night there was a rain of flute, and there are flutes in everybody's bed. You go and check your bed, your mother's bed. So Jatila got confused. He went and checked in his bedroom. On his bed there were 4 flutes. Then he went to his mother's bed. In her mother's bed there were 12 flutes.
Oh no!
Like that, then everybody is coming, well, there are flutes in our beds also. So Jatila was very upset. What to do? Cannot do anything.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that one.
Like that. It was amazing pastimes.
Do you know the reference of that story?
I can search and give it to you.
Yes, because I haven't heard it. Lightly, maybe one day. It's a beautiful story. That's a Purnamasi story, no?
Purnamasi story.
She makes everything possible.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, I just request Mother Maharaj to speak. That's my story.
Okay. Tell him to speak sentence by sentence so you can translate that we don't fall asleep.
Yeah. Mother Maharaj, তুমি কম সময় নিয়ে বলবেন, আর যেমন আমি কম সময় বললাম।
আচ্ছা।
আর একটা সেন্টেন্স বলছি, আমার ট্রান্সলেট করতে সুবিধা হয়।
जय श्री श्रीपाद महाराज की जय, जय श्री गौड़ीय वैष्णव आचार्य वृंद की जय, जय वैष्णव सभा की जय।
है,
वैष्णव आचार्य वृंद की
है।
श्री माधवेंद्रपुरी मलय चंदन के लिए जा रहे हैं तो पूरी जगन्नाथ
Madhavendra was going to Jagannath Puri for Malay Chandan.
और जाने का रास्ता पे वो आ गया खीरचोर गोपीनाथ जहाँ पे रेमुणा।
And on the way, he has to pass through Remuna, where Gopinath was there.
जैसे माधवेंद्रपुरी बहुत पैदल में अटे चलते चलते जाकर बहुत परेशान होते हैं। मुझे एक कल्प वृक्ष का नीचे और रात से सो गया।
So Madhavendra Puri, when he was passing through Remuna, it became night and he slept under the Kalpavriksha tree,
और
which was near to the temple.
दूसरा दिन सुबह देखा तो यहाँ गोपीनाथ है। गोपीनाथ का भोग लगता है खीर, और पुजारी को बुलाए, हमको थोड़ा कुछ खीर भोग देते हैं। और पुजारी मना किया तो नहीं, आज खीर भोग ख़त्म हो गया, अभी नहीं, तो बाद में फिर देखूँगा कल पे।
So next day morning, he woke up and went to Gopinath's temple, and he saw that condensed milk is being offered to Gopinath. So he asked for some condensed milk from the pujari, but the pujari said that, well, everything is finished today, I cannot give you anything.
इसी दिन रात को भगवान श्री गोपीनाथ जी पुजारी को बुला रहे, अरे हमारा भक्त शुद्ध भक्त है, माधवेंद्रपुरी से सो रहा था और उनको भूख था, उसे क्यों आया नहीं, आया था तुम क्यों मना किया, तो खीर नहीं है, हमारा अंचल का पुत्री का पैर का नीचे थोड़ा खीर है, उसको लेकर दीजिए। रात 1 बजे उनको पुजारी को सपना दिया, पुजारी उठा के देखे तो खीर तो हम तो ले लिया, फिर भी कहाँ से खीर आता है, तो देखा तो फिर सच बात खीर उनका गोपीनाथ का अंचल का पुत्री का नीचे वो तो खीर था।
So at night, Gopinath came into the dream of the pujari and said that why you refuse giving condensed milk to my devotee. You should not have done. I have kept a pot behind my puttari, my cloth, and you collect it and give it to Madhavendra Puri.
तो पुजारी ऐसे देख के फिर चिल्ला रहा है, वो कौन है माधवेंद्रपुरी, माधवेंद्र कौन है, और आपके लिए तो खीर चोर कर या भगवान, आप ले लीजिए। तो माधवेंद्र सिटिंग, तो फिर भी उठ के देखा कौन बुलाया पुजारी, तो माधवेंद्रपुरी दौड़ के आ जाए, हमको दीजिए प्रसाद। वो प्रसाद लेकर माधवेंद्रपुरी ला लिया और अच्छा तरीके से बना, और मटका को तो मिट्टी को इसको भी खाते चले, इतना स्वादिष्ट रहता है श्री गोपीनाथ जी का।
So Madhavendra Puri was lying beneath the tree, and the pujari got the condensed milk, and he went out and started shouting in the marketplace, where who is Madhavendra Puri, who is Madhavendra Puri. Krishna, Gopinath has sent condensed milk for you. So Madhavendra Puri came, and he was offered the condensed milk, and he tasted everything. He finished everything, but then he broke the pot, and he also ate the pot itself, the earthen pot.
माधवेंद्रपुरी शुद्ध भक्त को वो छुपा के रहने का वो इच्छा थे, तो इसलिए परसों दिन सुबह रात 4 बजे तो पैदल में चलते चलते पूरी अभिमुखे उधर चला गया। वो ढूंढ रहा है सुबह पुजारी कौन है, माधव मंदिर में कौन है, माधव मंदिर पुरी, वो उनका भी पता नहीं मिला।
Madhavendra knew that in the morning there will be so much crowd. Krishna has stolen for Nesmith for Madhavendra Puri. So right in the morning at 4 o'clock, he left and started moving towards Madhavendra Puri.
तो इसी दिन गोपीनाथ का नाम दे दिया खीर चोर गोपीनाथ भगवान।
From that day onwards, that Gopinath is called Kishora Gopinath. Kir means condensed.
हरे बोल
Hare
पंचायत उपद्र विश्व कृपया सिंधु भावे सपतिदान पावन अनंत गुरु वैष्णव।
I'm very sorry and very embarrassed, but after the story Madhava Maharaj has said, I feel obliged to tell the follow-up story of this. There's actually a follow-up story. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, when they went to Kirakshora Gopinath, as they were traveling there, they will always listen to the same story. This story which even gave the name to the deity, Kirakshora. So famous. So one time I went with a bus full of devotees from South America. Did I tell you that story?
No.
We were 45 devotees.
Yes, once you told me, I forgot. Yeah.
And we went to Vrindavan, then we went to Mayapur, then we went to Puri, and then back to Vrindavan by a bus. It was very beautiful because we met Srila Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj, and so. So when we reached Remuna, it was early in the morning. And there was a peculiar thing that this deity, which is supposed to have been made by Lord Ramachandra with one of his arrows,
Okay.
he made that. That's what they say. That the pujari was doing all the puja, the abhishek and everything, but not like we do in ISKCON, close the curtain and nobody sees it. No, he was doing all the puja in the open. And all of us, we were so excited. We were looking and looking, wow, we can see this puja complete of Kirakshora Gopinath. So the whole group was sitting there. Then I gave class and I told everybody the story. And we had a big kirtan. And that went all the way to noon, the whole program. We were very touched. Then there was the Arctic, and everybody saw, wow, now we are going to taste this kheer. Actually, I heard different than Maharaj, that Madhavendra Puri just desired it.
Exactly.
He did not ask for it, he just desired it. And he felt so sinful that I desired something of the Lord. But the Lord, he wanted to have. Anyway, different stories.
Yeah.
So, you understand, Maharaj?
No, understand.
No need. I understand.
Okay.
That's nice to say. It's not enough that you understand. Anyhow, so we got out and we went to the shop where they sell the kheer. They have a little stand. And the stand was locked. And so we asked, what happened? Oh, the pujari was called home to his home, some urgent business, some family business. When will he come back? We don't know. We waited for 1 hour. The bus driver was saying, we have to go. You want to reach Puri at night because we had to check in, find out our place to stay. That time in Puri, we were staying in the Chaitanya Mat, in next to Haridas Thakur's Samadhi. We had,
in front of Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
yes, we had that place chosen for our stay. It's quite a long time ago. So I told the devotees, we have to go. They were like, no, we cannot go. This is the key. We have not tried.
No care. Yeah.
Anyway, we waited another half an hour. Then the driver said, we have to go. Everybody in the bus, everybody crying. Oh, Gopinath, we didn't get your mercy. So the bus took out of there. The highway or the ways are very small. They're just for almost one car.
Yeah.
Can only run. It's very, very tiny. And they're only like 5 minutes out of the temple or 10. The road was blocked with 600 people. We don't let anybody go through here. This is, we have a government out in nowhere. Where these people came from, out in nowhere, 600, 400, I don't know how many, no, but it was packed. And I got down from the bus and I said, we have to go to Puri, it's very far. I said, sorry, until 6 o'clock at night, we are blocking this road.
Oh no!
Yes.
So I went to the driver and said, we can't go, let's go back to the temple, something you never do in a parikrama. Least with a big bus full of devotees.
And then come back.
Now the problem was how to turn around on this road. One road, only one thing, and fields on both sides.
Yeah.
So the bus driver said, I can't do it, I can't turn around. And I went around and looked and I found a place which was kind of solid. I forced him. Back to the temple. We reached the temple. The pujari had arrived.
No!
So the devotees were in bliss. Yeah. So we ate so much kheer, I don't think we left anything for anybody else. I mean, it was a real kheer festival. And then there was a kunda also. There's a kunda in Kirakshora Gopinath. So I said, well, instead of, let's take a bath. So we also took a bath in the kunda. Then it was 3. I said, well, let's try it again. We went back. There was not one single soul on that road. Not one single soul. We went straight and we got to Puri a little late, but on time. So, the devotees,
Yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody.
Gopinath did not want us to go crying away from this temple. It was so obvious, no? It was so obvious. So we all kept the pots. I think I ate mine too. Imitation, we are imitationists, no? We imitate the great devotees. But it was so heart-touching. The whole experience from the morning when the pujari was serving the deity in front of us, doing all the pujari, all the things, all the way to having the Kira festival there. So I had to tell that. You tell Maharaj, because tell him in brief.
महाराज साउथ अमेरिका से काफी कई सौ को लेके वृंदावन से मायापुर गए थे, फिर मायापुर से जगन्नाथपुरी होकर इधर वृंदावन आने वाले थे। किशोरा गोपीनाथ के पास गए और सुबह से दर्शन करने के बाद कीर्तन भी बहुत
courageous.
Yeah. Sobayatra. Jiva.
स्वाद में बहुत अच्छा कीर्तन हुआ, तब तक दोपहर हो गया और खीर
Disappearance
पाने
is
के लिए सब
23.
लोग बहुत उत्साहित
Jiva
थे।
parade. The food
लेकिन
is
बस
another
ड्राइवर
name.
बोले
Huh?
The food is
नहीं,
another
हमें
name.
जल्दी जाना है क्योंकि जगन्नाथपुरी पहुंचना है, हमें यहाँ से बहुत दूर है
Yeah.
और शाम से पहले हमें पहुंचना है। लेकिन कैसे भी इनको खीर नहीं मिला क्योंकि जो दुकान है वो बंद करके
Huh?
दुकानदार चले गए कहीं।
No, no, no. 23 is disappearance day, and 24 is the Sobayatra, the parade.
बस में
24.
चढ़ बैठे, लेकिन डिवोटी भक्त लोग सब रो रहे थे कि हमें खीर नहीं मिला। तो रास्ते में 5 मिनट आगे बढ़े, उधर जाके देखा सब लोग आंदोलन कर रहे हैं कि ये रास्ते से नहीं जाने देंगे, रास्ता ब्लॉक है। तो तब तक बहुत गाड़ी भीड़ हो चुकी थी उधर, छोटी सी रास्ता है तो फिर महाराज ने बोला ड्राइवर को कि ये गाड़ी घुमाओ, इतना भक्त लोग रो रहे हैं खीर के लिए, हमें ले ही जाना पड़ेगा। बोले कैसे जाए आप, जा नहीं सकता है गाड़ी, ये घूम नहीं सकती है। तो महाराज ने देखा जगह है जहाँ से गाड़ी घूम सकती है, तो गाड़ी को फिर से घुमाए और गोपीनाथ के पास लाए। सब लोग बहुत खीर खाए, बहुत दुकान खत्म कर दिया। फिर उसके बाद गाड़ी में चढ़ बैठे और आए तो आंदोलन खत्म, सीधे जगन्नाथपुरी पहुँच गए।
It is a true miracle story, and I tell it because I was there. I saw it with my own eyes, and the love Kira Kshora Gopinath gave to us. I think with everybody who was in that bus, we stayed with them for the whole life. This is over 30 years ago. I never got the chance to have another bus tour of that going to Puri. I took several times buses from Vrindavan to Mayapur with big groups, but to go into Puri only that time. Because Balasore, I mean, we went to Jharkhand. Jharkhand. In Jharkhand,
Maharaj, we should not continue this class for more than 45 minutes.
Yeah.
then
We go on and on and
we are out. We have too many speakers, or nice speakers, very nice. Dandavat pranam to all of you for being present. Jai Radhe.